I believe we are now rolling for the live stream. Welcome back, Pokemon Trainers. Professor Chaz here. The lab coat's on back order, and as you can see, it's time for some more Pokemon Ultra Sun here on the channel. Just 1 second. I'm going to get my chat popped out so I can see what you guys are talking about as I'm going through the game. Tonight, what we're going to do is, I'm looking to do another one of our Battle Royals, but we're going to start off with a little bit of Wonder Trading, some fun stuff there. I've got something cool that I can send out, at least a good number of them, and I'll show you that in a little bit. But for the time being, wait, who do I have with me? That could have been bad. I've only got my Squirtle. Let's head back to the Pokemon Center. We'll grab ourselves our usual contingency. We're trying to capture some special shiny / Ultra Beast, well, Ultra Beast Pokemon. That's a weird way to say that. But we'll see what creatures we can find through the wormhole once we get the whole team ready to roll. So it is currently, if you're not in the area where I'm at, it's Sunday evening, and I just got back from some Pokemon Going. I'm recording for another Pokemon Go video, but before we get into that, as you can see on the bottom screen, I've got a bunch of Totodile that I've been breeding up. They have Dragon Dance, Ice Punch, Aqua Jet, and Crunch, and one of them, this one here, nope, where is it? This one here's a pretty decent one. Look at those stats, look at the IVs. I did, by hatching all of these eggs, get the access to the judge potential, or the potential judge kind of thingy here in the PC, so we can see what these Pokemon have as far as stats go. That one's not bad either. The speed's kind of terrible, but yeah, some of them have some pretty decent stats. Hello, Product Junior. What in the world? I don't know. To what are you referring? But welcome to the live stream and the chat down below. Alright, so what we're going to do for the first part, I didn't mean to leave. Hello, Shiny Chestnut. Oh, Product Junior is surprised at all those Totodile. So, once I do a little bit of wormhole hunting, I'm going to do some Wonder Trading and send out some of these Totodile. So if you guys want to get into some of that Wonder Trade action in a little bit, you're welcome to do so. And how is my day, you're asking? Well, thank you for asking, Shiny Chestnut. I'll respond first by asking, how is your day? As for me, it's been pretty good. You know, I don't want to spoil anything, but I've been doing some Pokemon Going, and I had some pretty good luck in Pokemon Go. And you'll see that probably in a video I'll put up tomorrow. I got to do the editing tonight. So who do I want to bring with me as far as Ultra Beast hunting? Who do I usually take? We usually bring Pikachu, and who else do I usually bring with me? We have Sleep Powder with Critter. We got Thunder Wave with Pikachu, Hazier to stats, and False Swipe. I think that's probably good. I forget who else we usually take, but that should go pretty good. Shiny Chestnut, you're having a pretty good day. You got a shiny Aeron? Is that in Pokemon Go or just in one of the other Pokemon games? Either way, congratulations on getting the shiny. I'm not going to spoil anything about Pokemon Go just yet. You'll see the video tomorrow, though. We'll just leave it at that. Excuse me. Because, yes, if you're talking about Pokemon Go, it's probably because the Adventure Week event is going on right now. We're about halfway through it. Are we? No, actually, there's still about another full week of it, isn't there? That's kind of cool. I didn't even think of that. Like, it goes till June 5th, I believe. Alright, so speaking of shiny Pokemon, let's see if we can get any here. I might not do too much of the wormhole hunting tonight, because I want to do a bunch of Wonder Trading for the Totodile, and give you guys out there a chance to snag one of them yourself from Wonder Trade. And of course, we'll try to do another Battle Royal, because hopefully our regular viewer, the legendary Kyogre, comes in, because I still have to give a code to that particular Pokemon trainer for one of the legendaries that we have, the Yveltal and Xerneas giveaway that my friend Jeremy gave me a couple codes from GameStop for. The only reason I haven't sent out the code yet is because, honestly, I couldn't remember what account that the legendary Kyogre was on. When I decided to, like, it wouldn't let me link to their profile, their YouTube channel, right from the chat. So afterwards, I did a search for users named the legendary Kyogre, and a couple came up, and I couldn't remember what logo, what profile logo they had for their particular channel. I didn't want in that one. Oh well. But yeah, so in a little bit, we'll have another code giveaway. We're going to do another Battle Royal. We're going to make sure we have it set up properly so that everyone has the same levels. For 2,400 light years in, do we find a shiny Pokemon? Not likely on our first encounter. No. That's your standard Nuzleaf right there. not super interested, to be honest. We're going to toddle away from this one and be on our way. So, for those of you in the chat, how long do you think it's going to take to find a shiny? I'll only go for about... The stream overall tonight's going to be about an hour or so long. And we'll only go for about maybe about a half hour. We'll try to cut it off at a half hour. Then we'll start doing some wonder trading of Totodile. And then we'll do a little bit of perhaps a battle royal if we have enough people that want to do that. Alright, so that is attempt number 1. Let's jump into attempt number 2. So, I'm not going to spoil any major events of Pokemon Go because I want you guys to check out the video tomorrow, but as of right now, I'm running low on Pokeballs. That's kind of happened every day this week because all the special Rock-type Pokemon in the game, in honor of Adventure Week, have been draining the Pokeballs out of my collection. There's just so many so many Pokemon to catch, so many to hunt down, so many missions that reward you with special Pokemon appearances. And yeah, you gotta try to catch them all. That's what the catchphrase is all about. That's what the slogan is. You can't leave Pokemon uncatched, uncaught, unwhatevered. Of course, if you run out of Pokeballs, you ain't got no choice. Alright, how far can we make it this time? We made it 2,400 light years the last time. Well, let's see. So, I've been toying with the idea of doing, say, 3 times a week, maybe 4, if I have the time, live streams with you folks. As I've said before, those tend to draw in the most attention, I guess. A lot of people like to jump in as the videos are going live, so they can interact more, almost hit that wormhole, more directly with the YouTuber, I guess. And I'm thinking of morning, like, what do you, well, okay, I was going to ask a question. What do you think? Morning or evening is better? But then I realized people are all over the world. The time really doesn't apply to all of us. For me, it could be morning, but it could be like middle of the night for somebody out there. In fact, one of our regular viewers, Golden Shire, is in Australia, I believe they said. And when it is nighttime here, it's just beginning or becoming day for them. So it's hard to really choose the proper time to sort of get yourself live streaming and get the most people here watching. I see some more comments in the chat. I see Vincent. Hello, Vincent. How's it going? Glad to see you here. And Gaming Master is also here. Welcome to the live stream, guys, and the chat. If you missed the first part... No! I got pulled it. If you missed the first part, I have a lot of interesting Pokemon to wonder trade out. But first of all, we're doing our usual hunting. 35, 39 light years. Attempt number 2 for a shiny right now. What's it going to be? A regular Barbaracle. Okay. We'll go... Hello, Justin Dryden. What's up? Sorry you're late. Not a problem. Nothing too much has happened just yet. We've had 2 encounters looking for shinies. None just yet. Just to give you guys a little update on the stream and the schedule for tonight. I'll be going for about an hour total, so it's been about almost 10 minutes or so. We got 50 minutes to go. I'm going to be doing a little bit of... I can't speak. That wasn't your audio, your speaker's messing up, that was me. Not able to talk. We're going to go for about a half hour-ish. I'm going to see if I can hunt down any shinies, any Ultra Beasts. After that, I'm going to be doing some wonder trading. I have bred up a whole box full of Totodile. I like to wonder trade off a good number of those. And then, I'm going to see if anyone out there, 3 people to be specific, want to jump in and do a battle royal. Because I still have another Xerneas and Yveltal code to give out for players of Pokemon Sun or Moon or Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. I still have 1 code I got to hang on to for the legendary Kyogre from the last stream that we did, because I was not able to get to their YouTube page to send them the direct message. So I got to make sure I have that one benchmarked for that particular YouTube viewer. I'm glad to say, though, the past little while, I've noticed that my internet does seem to be quite good, I guess. Quite consistent, quite reliable. I haven't had too many issues with Pokemon TCG Online lagging out. No issues of... Well, I haven't seen any issues of live streams cutting out, but if there are any problems, let me know. Let me know how things sound quality-wise, how they look, if there is any sort of issues with lag, because I'd like to make sure that these videos, these streams, are as good as I can make them for you folks. So you're spending your time with me. Ow! Ow! You're choosing to spend your Sunday evening, or maybe Monday morning, or whatever time it happens to be for you, hanging out with Professor Chad. I want to make sure you guys have the best quality content available that I can provide. Not that I have the most advanced technology, the advanced systems, but I guess I kind of get by. Alright, how far are we going to make it this time? We made it to, what was it, 3,400 light years last time? Let's go look for that super double vortex ring portal thingy, wherever it is. And for those of you who have jumped in recently to the chat and the stream, how's your day going? Have you had a nice, quiet, relaxing weekend? Have you been busy with, vacation stuff maybe? Just, maybe general chores overall? Who knows? Let me know how things are going for you guys. For me, you will see, if I can get the editing done tonight, a Pokemon Go video tomorrow showing off all the stuff I've been doing for Adventure Week in Pokemon Go. Alright, we see the swirly vortex of miraculousness. Third attempt, find a shiny. We are 3690 in, as far as light years go. Let's find ourselves this. Swanna. Do we see the purple feathers? No. It's a regular Swanna. Come on. Alright, that is attempt number 3. I'll go for another few, and then we'll try for one of the white wormholes, try to get ourselves an Ultra Beast. And Justin, you're chaining for experience points. Chaining, what exactly? Are you going for... Is it like something that you can do in Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, or something like that? To be honest, I'm unfamiliar with chaining for experience, but then again, when it comes to experience, I am so old school. There are so many ways that you can gain better experience points right now. You can... First of all, of course, there's the experience share. You can hold Lucky Egg. You can... What else is there? I mean, you can rare cane it to level up as well. I am so... What would you call the word? Very, very dull. I'll just keep training off wild Pokemon to hit level 100. And hello, Kayla Duff. Thank you. I'm glad you love the videos. Thanks for jumping into the live stream in the chat here. How are things going for you today? Alright, hopefully what you love is not this boring stuff of going through the wormholes. People have said, too, all I need to do is save the game and then soft reset to find a shiny. But I kind of like the fact that it's more of an effort. Because, like, the thing is, you're guaranteed to get a shiny if you keep soft resetting. It's just a matter if you have the patience or not. I think I talked about this before, but that's why I kind of don't like resetting. If you lose, for example, Zapdos. If I encounter Zapdos and save the game beforehand, and if I knock it out, try again to catch it, that kind of defeats the whole once per game, uniqueness of Zapdos or any other legendary. So I'm the kind of person that if I can't catch it on the first go, then I am not worthy of that particular Pokemon. It's like, what did Tony Stark say to Peter Parker in Spider-Man Homecoming? If you're nothing without the suit, then you shouldn't have it. Well, if I can't catch the Pokemon without resetting, then I don't want that Pokemon. It would be forever like, almost think of it like an alternate dimension kind of thing. Like, in my standard reality, I never caught it. But in another reality, had I done the attacks differently, I would have caught it, stuff like that. I might be a little bit too weird in that sense, overthinking things and stuff, but that's just the way I prefer. So for the longest time in Pokemon Pearl, back in my original playthrough on my first DS, I never did catch Uxie. It struggled itself and knocked itself out. And with that, I was like, I'm gonna let myself be okay with that. I know most people would want to get every legendary, at least for Pokedex completion, but I've never really been that hardcore when it comes to completing the Pokedex. I catch the things that I want to use and train them up and stuff like that. So I think I've rambled on long enough. We should be near a swirly vortex portal any time now. How much further will we go? I've actually been doing pretty good dodging the electric orbs, which I almost hit. I expected to immediately put my foot in my mouth with that. So far, so good. Give us a vortex. No, energy. There's one right there. Okay. Let's go. Get in there. What do we find? Oh, if you chain Blissey and Chansey. Right, exactly. Those guys give a lot of, or I should say girls. 48.92. Yeah, the best experience you can get is from Chansey and Blissey, and I heard it's based off of, like, experience is kind of based off of HP. And I mean, if that's true, it makes a lot of sense with Chansey and Blissey. You're not shiny, eh? No, you're not. Couldn't really tell, because of course, male and female Hippowdon, their only gender difference is the color is so drastically different. Excuse me. We made it 4,800 light years and didn't find a shiny? Come on. We'll give you another, maybe 1 or 2 encounters, see if we can get a shiny. Then I'll aim for an Ultra Beast. I don't want to spend too much time doing the hunting because I have a lot of wonder trading to do. And as soon as I am done with the searching, I'll just say, all you folks, get into the Festival Plaza and join me in wonder trades. You might get yourself a kind of special Totodile. I should probably give a certain berry on the Totodile too, don't you think? Or I'll find what I have for items and give them. Would that take too long? It might take a little while. I don't know. We'll see. I might drop a special berry on those Totodile. Hello, Unknown Spike. Welcome back to another live stream in the chat here. Thanks for joining in on... Is it Monday now for you? I think you said that last time we had a Sunday evening stream. Unless I'm completely mistaken and making stuff up on the fly. Speaking of on the fly, we're flying through this wormhole. Look at all this. These energy orbs. They make you so fast. So what do you guys think about the new Pokemon games that... Have they been officially announced for the Switch, or are they still just in, you know, the rumor mill right now? I heard about, what was it, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. I don't know what all is about that. I heard that they were... Or something was officially announced. I haven't looked into it yet. I really should do that to see if I can keep myself updated on everything that's new in the world of Pokemon. But... I didn't want that portal. Yeah, Shiny Umbreon. I'm doing a little bit of shiny hunting here. See if I can find anything super amazing to wonder trade out. Basically, just filling in some time until more folks show up here to the chat. I'm going to be doing some special wonder trading in a little bit. You're a regular one. Alright, we'll try one more standard, and then we'll go for a white wormhole. Try to get an Ultra Beast to wonder trade out along with the whole box of Totodile that we have. Thank you for the wish of good luck, Shiny Umbreon. I appreciate it. Hopefully, your good luck is backing someone who's going to make good use of it. By which I mean, I want to catch a shiny. Wouldn't it be something if I can get a shiny Ultra Beast this time? I can't remember how many wormhole wonder trades I've done thus far on the channel, but it'd be cool to find a shiny Ultra Beast at some point. I'm glad you like the videos, Vincent. I appreciate it. Thank you for your support on the channel. Thanks for sticking around, and thanks for taking an interest. Very cool to have this little this community of ours that we're growing. It's really cool. And Justin going to get some water. Okay, thanks for the wish of good luck. You should be back in time for the first start of the wonder trading, of course. But I still have one more standard encounter, and then we'll aim for an Ultra Beast. Alright, how many of these can we pick up along the way? It's a pretty nice day out here today. I was doing, again, some Pokemon going and met up with some... It was kind of funny. I was... my cousin had told me that there was a raid going on at a well-known EX Raid Pass gym. So as soon as I got uptown, I went for that one. And as I was heading back down towards some of the other parts, other Pokestops in the area, I happened to see him and a group of others walking up the street. So I just kind of snuck in with them, did some raids together, and I basically had to keep, you know, reloading the Pokeballs because, man, all this potential shiny fossil hunting just takes the Pokeballs right out of your collection. Of course, I could be doing stuff, and I do address this in the Go video. I could just be shiny checking, tapping on each one to see if it's shiny before going for the encounter or the capture, but I explained why I don't do that for those of you that might have been wondering who does, or who do follow the Pokemon Go videos. That will be somewhat discussed and explained in the next Go video itself. Alright, I might have to recalibrate my gyroscope here. Hang on, nope. Stop giving me portals for a second. I gotta recalibrate. No. There we go. Alright, I think we're okay-ish. Now give us a swirly vortex, if you please. Yeah, that's a little better. Alright. Whereabouts are we gonna find our first shiny of the night? Come on. No, I'm slowing down too much. Oh, I'm gonna lose it. Not this red portal. No, I don't want that one. Give me that yellow one, if anything. If nothing else, give me that. Okay, give me that orb instead. Alright. Hang on. Okay, I think we're getting pulled. Yeah, we're getting pulled into this red one here. I have no orb around me anymore. No! And there we go. And yes, Unknown Spike, I'll choose the winner for the code from the last Pokemon TCG video. Probably tonight, before I head off to sleep for the evening. Give like about, you know, a little over a full day for people to respond to that. Alright, last standard encounter. It is a Swanna. Hello, Mickey Layton. Welcome back to the channel and the chat. Standard Swanna. Alright, we'll go for one Ultra Beast encounter, and then I'm going to jump into the Festival Plaza after turning my fan on. A little bit warm in the room here. It is getting to summertime, of course. And we'll see if we can do some cool wonder trading. Product Junior asking, do I prefer the motion controls? I actually do. For the, if you can probably see that I'm moving the 3DS around, right? I kind of like it because it's unique, and I remember when I was first playing through Ultra Sun on my channel, I was not, I wasn't watching anybody else. I wanted to be surprised. I didn't want to have any advanced knowledge. So after having gone through the wormhole and seeing the motion controls and how they worked, I started going back and watching some of my favorite YouTubers as they were playing it. They all seemed to really hate the motion controls of the wormhole, and I can't imagine why. I mean, it might be less precise, admittedly, but I just like how it feels different. Because if I was just using the control pad, it would be kind of like just the Mantine surfing, and I kind of like having two different ways to control two different minigame kind of things. Alright, let's see if we can find ourselves the white wormhole. First one we see, we're going in, even if it's a no ring, no vortex thing. Oh, there's a vortex, or there's a ring. Here we go. I'm going to be doing battles again tonight. I actually would like to, if we get... Hey, it's a Buzzwole. Alright, I would like to do another Battle Royal tonight, if anyone's interested, because I still have one more of these codes, right here, for... What is it? Zygarde? Not Zygarde. Xerneas or Yveltal to give out for Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon. And... Oh yeah, Product Junior, it could be more difficult. I mean, the circle pad, I called it a control pad earlier. The circle pad is probably a lot easier. You don't need to, like, move your controls around. And you do have that problem where the inner gyroscope thingy could mess up. You gotta hit A to recenter it. That doesn't happen with the circle pad, of course. But, okay, hang on. Do I want to haze this thing first? Huh. Nah, we'll just jump in as it is. Alright, Buzzwole, you gonna shine for us? Cross your fingers out there, folks. Cross all the fingers. No. But it's still an Ultra Beast that I could Wonder Trade off. If I can if I can make the capture. What hour will be TCG online? It's not gonna be tonight. I'm only gonna be doing this one live stream tonight, because I have some editing to do for Pokemon Go. But I'm gonna aim to do another live stream, probably, I'm gonna say Tuesday. I'm not sure if I can do it in morning or evening, but I'll make a choice on that eventually and let you know. I'll do another scheduled live stream, what do you call it, upcoming thing, and keep you guys apprised of that. Dynamic Punch, no! That confuses me. But, I mean, we could possibly still get the Razor Shell. Come on, Seaward. You got this. There we go. Can we get a critic? Will you not miss? Hey! We dodge! That was a whole wasted turn. At least one turn of confusion getting burned up, because now we are... Oh, we are still confused. I thought we would be done. Come on. Yes! Dodging that Dynamic Punch. Come on, land the Razor Shell. The defense has dropped. There we go. One more Razor Shell puts it down pretty low, and then we're going to go for False Swipe. If we can survive the next hit. Of course, we have max revives. We can make use of those if need be. We could also just... Why? Were we in, what was it, Torrent range? I don't think I should have done that much. Well, that's our Ultra Beast encounter for the day. That was something. We're gonna head on back and head back to Seafolk Village. Feel free, folks, to jump into the Festival Plaza, and we're doing some Wonder Trading. I had some pretty cool Totodile to be Wonder Trading out for you folks. Hopefully you guys will take good interest in them. Some of them are in actual, like, lure balls, too, which is kind of cool. I like how, I believe the male parent of the Pokemon can possibly pass down the kind of Pokeball that they're in. Of course, back in the day, the breeding always put them in a standard, regular Pokeball. And Product Junior doing Wonder Trades. You got a shiny Magmortar at level 100. That's pretty cool. I used to think, why would anyone Wonder Trade out a shiny, like a high level? But, I mean, with me getting all these shinies in the wormhole, I do trade a bunch of them out. Like, I don't know if I want to get them up to level 100, but I can see why trading out some Shiny Pokemon is not the big a deal. Alright, heading into Festival Plaza. Connect onto my wireless communications. Go to the internet. And we have some Totodiles to be trading out to you guys. And does anyone out there... Mickey Layton has said yes. Anyone else out there want to do a Battle Royal for the end of this episode after the Wonder Trading is complete? Because I would like to give out another code. And again, if Legendary Kyogre is in the chat, or will be in a little bit, and here's this, I still have a second code that I have to give to you. I have not yet been able to send you a message. And Product Junior got a Totodile in Wonder Trade when you were new to the game, and you traded him. You traded him away? Well, this might be a chance to get another one. With some pretty interesting attacks, too. Alright. Go to the trade. Go to the Wonder Trade. Let's start it up. It's box 24, I believe we're in. Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the one? Is that the one? No, it's full. Where is it? That's the very last box, of course. Alright, so we have level 1 Totodile. They are different natures, different potential. I didn't really do specific breeding for natures and stuff like that, so whatever you get is what you get. They all have Dragon Dance, Ice Punch, Aqua Jet, and Crunch. Some of them do have Sheer Force. In fact, the first 3 rows have Sheer Force ability, which is kind of nice. What is it? Crunch, Ice Punch are both boosted with that. Waterfall would be boosted as well. Just use your TM to teach it that. And what's another good move that you could teach them? I don't know. Basically, the way Sheer Force works, though, however, is, if you don't know, let's check the summary and I'll tell you this. Removes additional effects to increase the power of moves when attacking. So, something like Ice Punch would be more powerful, but you would not be able to freeze with it. But putting that extra power behind it really helps out. And Product Junior asking, where did I get all of these? I bred them, actually. I do have... Where are they at? Here's the 2 parents right here. We've got Totodile male, Totodile female, with various kinds of attacks, and looks like it didn't pass down its Rock Slide, but that's a TM. You can TM that on. And yeah, Liquidation. Is that a move that they could get through Egg? Because I know you can use that for the move tutor. You can give them, Liquidation. If it's something that I could move tutor onto the father and then breed again, I'll do that for like another batch later on. For the time being, though, let's start Wonder Trading off some of these. We'll see what we get in return. Now, what is the secondary effect of Liquidation? Does it have a chance to be critical or lower defense or something like that? Because that would actually be pretty good, too. You would not have that secondary effect, but you would get that extra power plus stab as well. So the first Totodile getting Wonder Traded out. It's Jay from United States. Ha ha ha, yes indeed. Now, admittedly, I feel somewhat, I don't know, like I'm stealing a bit, because I will say, I used to watch, I don't think he does it anymore, but if anyone there watches the King Nappy, I watched his stuff quite a bit back in the day. I haven't had much time to watch stuff lately. We got Jigglypuff in a Premier Ball. But he would do a weekly Wednesday evening Wonder Trade Wednesday, he called it. And he would do the same kind of thing. He would breed up a whole box of Pokemon and trade them out. Basically, I was trying to breed so I could get that Judge Potential thing for my PC boxes. But I thought, let's just do something similar to what King Nappy did, and we'll just send out a whole bunch of these bred Pokemon. Alright, so we got a Jigglypuff. Let's send out one more Totodile. If anyone out there in the chat does happen to get one of these Pokemon, let me know if you are on screen. And that's the thing, yeah, Product Junior says you probably won't get me. It is very slim chance of actually connecting and meeting up with someone as you're watching them on YouTube, but you never know. You know, crazy things could happen. I'm just glad my internet is working so well. Alright, we have Luna from Washington, United States. Clap, clap, clapping away. Let's see what we get in response for, or in exchange for, our Totodile. So yeah, Rock Slide's a good move you can TM onto this Pokemon. What else would be good? We got Caterpie. Kinda cool. I like Caterpie. Back when Gen 1 was still pretty fresh, and like Gen 2 hadn't come out yet in Pokemon Go, I would actually run looking for Caterpie whenever it would be on the nearby, because I wanted to, you know, evolve up into a bunch more Butterfree to see what attacks they could have. And I'm the kind of person that likes to learn from, what would you call it, you know, manual experience, personal experience, rather than just looking it up. So, wait, I gotta do my Pokedex voice. Caterpie, the worm Pokemon. Perhaps because it would like to grow up quickly, it has a voracious appetite, eating 100 leaves a day. So cute, eating all those leaves. Look at this. I like Caterpie. And Mickey Layton says, Liquidation lowers defense, so stab, sheer force, and life orb damage. Yeah, that's a lot of power. Definitely. Especially since I don't think they've, you know, fixed this, but at least back in Gen 6, I'm pretty sure, life orb would boost power, but you would not take damage from life orb when you were using it with sheer force. I'm pretty sure. Isn't that how it worked? Because I would see people use like Life Orb, Sheer Force, something, and do so much damage, but not take any recoil damage. Of course, Life Orb drains some of your HP for additional power. From Japan, Hokkaido, Japan, my trade partner, whose name I cannot pronounce, gonna get themselves a Totodile, and it is still the same, Mickey Layton says. No recoil from the Life Orb. Wonder why that is. It seems like it should be some sort of an oversight, but I mean, whatever it is, it is. It's what people have based some strategies off of, so I'm not going to say that it has to be changed. And Product Junior is asking if I could go a little bit slower for the trades. Wait, is this a shiny? Can't tell. I don't think it is. I could slow down, but what I'm going to do, I'm going to trade off like a whole line. And again, this is like I'm basically stealing King Nappy's whole setup. It's not shiny, okay. But I'm going to trade off a line, and then I'll check to see which Pokemon we've gotten. So there's going to be a little bit of a pause right there. Legendary Kyogre, I am glad you are here. You are somewhat late. We didn't do too much just yet. Did some unsuccessful wormhole hunting. Didn't find any shinies. Found an Ultra Beast. Knocked it out. Whoops. From Thuringia, Japan. Why did I say Japan? Germany. They both start with a J sound. Sten, getting a Totodile. But I'm glad you're here, Legendary Kyogre. I basically wanted to see what is your channel profile image, because I still have that code I have to give to you for one of the legendary Pokemon. I just was not able to find the channel, your channel, to send you the message. So what we're gonna do, Legendary Kyogre just said, you need a Sheer Force Totodile. So what I'm going to do, once I get through this first line of Sheer Forcers, I'm then going to take a pause. We'll take a look at all the Pokemon we've gotten in return, and then I'll go to the bottom row, which are just, what are they? Torrent Totodile. Kind of basic. But if you can get a Sheer Force Totodile, you can then breed the one I'm trading out with all these egg moves and get possibly a... Well, if you have a female Sheer Force Totodile, you have a chance to get another one with kind of decent attacks, perhaps. Alright, so let me just take a quick look here. The downside to the chat, I don't think I can go to the channel. Oh, I can! Hang on. So I can go right to your channel here, Legendary Kyogre. Alright, so your screen is up, your channel is up on my screen. I'm going to send you the code once we're done with today's stream here. We got a Magnemite. Okay, so... That's a good idea. Kyogre says, can we do the 3, 2, 1 countdown? I can start doing that if you guys think that's going to help pace things out a little bit better. And hello, Matias Gamings, with a Z. Welcome to the live stream and chat. We're going to be doing some wonder trading, or actually doing some wonder trading of Sheer Force Totodile with some pretty decent egg moves. Alright, so I will... Is it pronounced Sheer Forcey? I don't think so. I wouldn't think, anyway. Alright, so I'm gonna go with this. Okay, so 3, 2, 1, go! Trade it out. Let's see if we can get connect with somebody here. Hello, Team Primal Admin Donkick1. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the live stream for tonight for some Totodile Wonder Trading. Will anyone in the chat be lucky enough to get one of these? Admittedly, kind of somewhat mediocre Pokemon. I mean, they do have Sheer Force. At least a good portion of these ones do. My trade partner is Luna from Sonora, Mexico. Been a fan ever since they visited Hoenn. Plural for multiple force. I would just think there'd be multiple forces, but let's go with... Yeah, maybe Forsyth. What do you think? Because, like, you know, cactus is cacti when it's plural. Salandit. Do you think it's a female Salandit? I have a feeling it's not... But people probably want to keep those to evolve up. Those things can be brutal in Pokemon TCG. If you guys haven't seen that yet, you can take a look at some of the videos, or even just play TCG yourself. Alright, so that should be the first line complete. We'll take a quick little look back and see what we have for the first Pokemon. So we have a Jigglypuff from Japan with Impish Nature, Cute Charm for the ability, Sing, Charm, Wish, and Defense Curl. We next got a Hardy Shield Dust ability Caterpie, also from Japan, with Tackle and String Shot. Kind of standard. Does it have... Hang on, let's check the potential. No. I can say it's marked with something. Hey, we got Best Defense on this Jigglypuff. Next, we have an Abra, also from Japan. Look at this. We have, of course, Teleport, Bashful Nature with Synchronize. It's got Best Attack. That's kind of not what you want for an Abra, however. But, we have a Flabébé up next. Mickey Layton says, just makes you want to use Gyarados instead of Feraligatr. And Legendary Kyogre says, wait! And Product Junior got Carvana. Alright, Flabébé, Lax Nature with Flower Availability, with Tackle, Vine Whip, Fairy Wind, and Lucky Chant. Kind of mediocre as far as the IVs go, but it's still a Pokemon. Don't want to discredit it. A Magnemite is next with Gentle Nature. Ability is Magnet Pull, Tackle, Supersonic, Thundershock, and Magnet Bomb. Fantastic physical attack. Again, not kind of what you really want. But we have a level 1... My apologies. We got Feebas. I'm not sure if anyone can see this right now. It says drop frames have been detected. Hopefully we are still going. Just one sec, folks. I want to see if we are still up and running. I see my stream is trying to show. Pull through. I'm going to give it a second here and wait and see what happens. I'm going to reload the page. It's claiming to be offline. I don't think we're offline. Are we still rolling? Let me check the chat. I think we're okay. Can everyone still see the chat? The live stream? All this stuff? I hope so. I think we're up and running. Yeah. Again, for some unknown reason, my internet decides to be stupid. I lose my connection. Anyway, I think we're back. Alright, so, who is it? Legendary Kyogre asking, how do you judge Pokemon? What you have to do is, I believe, you have to have bred and hatched 8 eggs. And, yeah, we seem to be good now. Okay. You have to breed and hatch, or did I say 8? 20 eggs. And there's a man near the battle tree who will judge your Pokemon. Like, basically, you'll walk up to him and he'll say, like, you know, who are you? No one to shock me out of my sleep or something like that. But as soon as you have bred and hatched 20 eggs, then he will say, wow, you have some good potential. And then judge becomes a little feature on your bottom screen here for judging the stats of your Pokemon. Alright, with all that explanation out of the way, we're going to go for 3, 2, 1. One more trade right here. Hopefully things will, you know, not glitch out on us again. Still good to see if I can find out what is going on. Okay, Product Junior saying that there is still some lag. I don't know. The internet has been relatively fine the past little while. Looking for our trade partner. I just hope we don't lose our connection on the 3DS itself. Mickey Layton just got a shiny 6IV Alolan Ninetales. Really? That's not bad. Louis from New York, United States. Sending Totodile off to Louis. And Kyogre, you failed. Did you get the wrong Pokemon? Someone else Wonder Trading with you? Product Junior saying that we seem to be fine now. Another Caterpie. Oh, you didn't get it. But don't worry, there are still 2 more lines of 6 Totodile each. They all have Sheer Force, so there will be more Sheer Forces coming out. Louis sends us a Caterpie. Don't worry, Kyogre, there is still a chance you'll get a a Sheer Force Totodile. I got like 12 more. Alright, now, this next one, I'm going to send another Totodile. 3, 2, 1, go, everybody. Mickey's saying it's probably hacked, but you'll take it. Yeah, that's the downside. Like, you don't know. I got a, what was it, shiny level 100, max IV, Barbaracle, through the Wonder Trade. I actually just Wonder Traded it right back out, because, like, if it is hacked, I don't want affect the way the game is read online and bans me from doing anything. I'm like, I'm really not going to use it. I'm going to send it right back out. Hopefully somebody else who doesn't mind if, you know, their game might get banned or whatever. Hopefully they don't mind keeping it and they can have it. More power to them. Let's see who picks up this Totodile this time around. We got 55 seconds left. Still buffering? Man. What is with my internet? Why does it always choose to mess up when I'm doing live streaming? It wasn't too bad during some of the TCG online. Alright, I didn't even see who my trade partner is. I'm too busy checking to see if this stream is still working. We're getting in exchange a Trumbeak. I almost said Picky Pack. Make sure my screens are still up and running. So, we didn't get any shinies yet. It'd be kind of cool to get a shiny. Oh, you got a Rowlet, though? Legendary Kyogre? That's not bad. It does evolve into what I believe to be one of the coolest looking final evolution starters for the 7th generation of Alola. So we get ourselves a Trumbeak. Let's check out the Pokedex. Trumbeak, the Bulgebeak Pokemon. Did I say bulge? I meant bugle. It's not a very bulging beak. Now, what's the other one? Toucan. That has a pretty bulging beak. But anyway, it can bend the tip of its beak to produce over 100 different cries at will. Why would it cry at will? Leave Will alone. What did he do to you? Look at that. Kiss. Little kissy face. Alright. Let us... No, I think it might have been my internet connection, Mickey. I did see that on my YouTube screen it was lagging again. So, yeah, I'm going to take the hit for that one. Alright, we got another Totodile. Sending out in 3, 2, 1, go! And just make sure you folks are like... Okay, problem is, if my internet is lagging, you might be seeing the footage slightly after that I do it as well, that I push the actual trade button. But make sure that you are currently at the most recent part of the stream, because I think you can go back earlier and get caught up. But if you make sure you're at the end, we have Easton 1995 from Colorado, United States. Make sure you're at the very most recent part of the stream, and you should be a little bit more on time with these. Alright, let's see what Easton sends our way. We got Totodile flying off into the ether of the internet. I almost said Ethernet, that's a different thing. We got a Poliwag. Can they learn Ice Punch? I wonder, because I know Wooper can, despite the fact that it has no hands. But what are you going to do? Alright, Poliwag. Product Junior usually gets starters that you already have, like Litten, Rowlet, and Charmander. Look, we don't have Poliwag yet either. I love how we're filling up our Pokedex here. We haven't even seen Politoed yet. What if we get a Poliwhirl holding a King's Rock in this? Poliwag, the tadpole Pokemon. Despite the danger, it wants to come up on land, so it does its best to waddle along, but when an enemy finds it, it rushes back to the water. I kind of like reading these live, because I don't know all the Pokedex entries yet, and in Sun and Moon and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, they get kind of questionable on occasion. Anyway, let's continue on with another Wonder Trade out. Product Junior just got a Froakie. Interesting enough. Let's send out an Adamant Totodile. That's a good one. Attack up, special attack down. Sending this out in 3, 2, 1, go! Let's see who gets this Adamant Totodile. Adamant is one of the somewhat rare natures that I know off the top of my head what it does. Another one is, what is it? Hasty, I believe. Defense down, speed up. And Product Junior says their luck is terrible. Unfortunate, sorry to hear that. We have David from Indiana in the United States. Twitch Terrific. And Kyogre is going to face the facts. Starters are haunting Product Junior. I was going to say, too bad there's no ghost-type starters that could really haunt you. And then I realized, Decidueye. We got a Rockruff. Kyogre saying, wait. Oh, he didn't get it. You got someone else. I think we're still friend connected with friend codes. That's right, Mickey. I'm pretty sure. We've done a battle before, I believe. Okay, we got Rockruff. Is this in our Pokedex? It is. Yeah, we already used a Rockruff. Yeah, we got it from the giveaway when the games first came out. Alright, one last Totodile on this line. We have a Lax Nature. We're going to send this one out in 3, 2, 1, go. And this is the last one. I'll do a little recap of the bottom line of Pokemon. Then, you guys are probably itching to do another one of our Battle Royals. I think I might just go one more line of Totodile for now. Give me time to breed up some more, perhaps. Or, if you guys have a request for who you want me to breed next time, let me know. We have Zoe from Missouri, United States. Wants to build a friendship, and she loves us. Let's see what we get in exchange. So if you have any requests for who else, let me know. and I can try to breed up some special Pokemon for the next video. And if it's very fortunate, we might get a shiny that I could send out in Wonder Trade as well. The reason I started breeding these ones as Totodile for my first one is because back in regular Pokemon Moon, I did breed a shiny female Totodile with Sheer Force with these attacks. That was kind of crazy. And Justin will need my friend code for the Battle Royale. That is right. Just one sec here. I'm actually going to put it on screen, right below the face cam. So you can help yourself there and add me in. Just make sure you have your friend code down in the chat when I ask for it, and we will get connected for the Battle Royale. Alright, so taking a look at what we got for the bottom line. We have Keanu, you can't see the name, but Keanu the Feebas. Rash Nature with the Oblivious ability and Splash and Tackle. What's your potential? Anyway, next up we have Caterpie, a female Caterpie with Bashful Nature, Shield Dust ability with Tackle and String Shot. Next up we've got Trumpek, the Trumbeak, Timid Nature with Keen Eye, not losing that accuracy. You kind of want Skill Link, I believe, for these guys though. But we have Echoed Voice, Rock Smash, Supersonic, and Pluck. Not bad special defense, I guess. And attack is actually pretty good, but the nature does drop it. Next, we got ourselves Poliwag with Mild Nature. Water Absorb is the ability. Water Gun, Hypnosis, Bubble, and Double Slap. They should make Bubble Slap an attack, don't you think? And what did I just do? I don't want to search. Tap the wrong button. What's the judge say? Pretty mediocre. Oh, we got ourselves a Rockruff up next, level 12, female. Serious Nature, which is neutral. We've got Vital Spirit, preventing sleep, with Leer, Sand Attack, Bite, and Howl. Stats are decent, as it says, decent potential. Last Pokemon we just got was an Eevee with Adaptability. What does that one do again? Hang on. No. I want a summary. I believe that boosts attacks of the same type. Powers up moves of the same type as the Pokemon. So, I believe it makes Stab, instead of 50% stronger, 100%, if I'm correct. Helping Hand, Growl, Tackle, Tail Whip, and the judge says, very good HP, pretty good special defense, pretty good defense, too. Alright, so that is line number 2. We're going to go with one line of the relatively superior potential on this particular Pokemon. A Jolly Natured, Sheer Force. Jolly boosts... what is that? Boosts speed. Let's take a quick look here. I forget. Boosts up speed, lower special attack. So that's kind of not too bad. This is going to be more of like a physical attacker. And Product Junior saying, I wish Wonder Trades were better, but you've gotten luck. You got a shiny Reshiram and shiny Celebi, but it is rare. Of course, that kind of stands to reason. Alright, ready for this one in 3, 2, 1. Totodile being traded out with the Sheer Force. This could be Legendary Kyogre's chance to get themselves Sheer Force. And all of you as well, the rest of you out there as well. Let's see who we find for our trade partner. And while we do this, I'm going to take a quick look and see how the stream is looking. We have Faith from North Carolina in the United States. Stream seems like it's okay. Alright. Sending Totodile off to Faith. Mickey Layton caught a shiny Adamant Chansey. He only cried for 20 minutes. An Adamant Chansey. I mean, Stab Egg Bomb. You know, Adamant Stat Boost. Could be something. Probably not. Alright, we got ourselves a Honedge and a Luxury Ball. Interesting. Alright, very cool. Is this in this region? No, it's not. We would have got the Pokedex entry. Kyogre failed yet again. There's still time. There's still 5 more we're sending up before the Battle Royal. This one is Careful Nature with Sheer Force. I'm going to go on 3, 2, 1, and go! So as I'm doing the countdown, in case the footage is being sent up a little bit slower, the moment I start counting from 3, start a Wonder Trade. That might be a better way to connect. Because that way, by the time I've counted to 1 and hit the button, you might have already hit your button in real time with me, and we could connect that way. So let us see who we get right now. We got Rexel from California, United States. Oh dear, nice. And let's see what we get from Rexel. Mickey's trying. I'm sure Kyogre's trying as well. Good luck, folks. There's still 4 more of these we're sending out today. We've got a Pikipek. There's the Pikipek I was expecting. I was Picky-specting. That made no sense. And there we are. It's from Japan. Is that Japanese? I think that's Japanese. I can't read Japanese, but it looks similar. So let's go for another Wonder Trade. Still 6 more to go. This one is Lax Nature, which is defense up, special defense down, I believe. Alright, 3, 2, 1, boom. And Justin has just sent the friend code. I was going to do a quick copy on that so we don't lose it. I'm actually going to open up a notepad. I'll just paste it in there and enter that in as soon as we are done this. I'll have to disconnect from the internet briefly to go into my friends list. But then, do I have to disconnect? Not my stream, of course. Pedro from Anguilla, or Pedro, I mean to say, with another Pokemon being sent over to us. What do you got, Pedro? Have fun with your Lure Ball Totodile. I do like the fact that they can pass down the Pokeballs now because you get some of the ones from... Whoa, is that Totem Gumshoes? That looked kind of big. Don't you think? I believe that's a Totem-sized Gumshoes. That's kind of interesting. Yeah, I'll take a closer look at that in just a moment. But let's go with another Totodile being sent out. Actually, you know what? Let's just scroll over quickly. How do you know if it's a totem? Doesn't really show, does it? Anyway, we'll continue on. I'll check that in a little bit. Alright, one more Totodile. 3, 2, 1. Boom. And Justin has to go play Wii Baseball. Is that for like the Wii Sports? I used to play that every day. Part of my little exercise routine. I would consider it sort of like, you know, cardio to warm myself up. Doing the baseball, doing the golf. I thought that was a totem, yeah. Mickey's saying that it's a totem Pokemon. It looked awful big compared to standard other Pokemon. Who would trade away their totem like that? I mean, I guess it is just a Gumshoes. I don't think they're the most amazing things. They're like the Raticate, the Sentret, the Linoon of the region, so... It is what it is. We have Guzin from Alabama, United States. We're fighting a lot of U.S. players tonight. Very cool, but we're getting a lot of Japanese Pokemon, which is kind of interesting. Alright, Totodile, go with Guzin. I don't think Kyogre got it this time. I see no in the chat. And yeah, Product Junior says you should play the Wii Sports too. We got Alolan Diglett. The Wii Sports I found, I had like a little list on the wall. I was always trying to, like, you know, top my scores in like the golf, the baseball and stuff. Because just as part of my workout and part of like the whole, I want to better myself, so I would try to up my score from each time. Didn't always happen. There were some times that the ball just would choose to drop short of like a home run or something. It's like, come on, really? But if nothing else, I was still getting the movement going and get the heart rate going a little bit. All right, we have another 2 Totodile. This one is Hardy Nature, which I believe is neutral as well. We're gonna send this out in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead. Oh, you can't put a totem in the Pokebank? Maybe that's why they get rid of it. They're like, we're not going to ever use this. I don't need this thing. And just send it off for something more useful. Like a Sheer Force Totodile useful. Who gets this one? Next to last, we're sending out tonight. And then we'll go into the Battle Royal. Does Vulpix evolve into Ninetales? It does if you use... Well, standard Vulpix needs the Fire Stone to become standard Ninetales. Alolan Vulpix, I believe you need to use the Ice Stone. And someone from Mexico, Tenma is the name. I'm going to send out this Totodile. But yes, from what I understand, I haven't ever evolved Alolan Vulpix yet, but I do believe you need to use the Ice Stone. Now, that brings up an interesting question, which I do talk about in the upcoming Pokemon Go video. I'm going to hope to get out tomorrow. They're going to be bringing Alola forms to Pokemon Go. I don't know how they're going to do it exactly, because, like, you know, they could just basically have an Alolan Vulpix appear. That's all well and good. You can evolve that into Alolan Ninetales. What about Pokemon like Pikachu and Cubone that evolve into either or, regular or Alola form? I don't know. Kyogre got nothing but a Magikarp. That's unfortunate. I mean, is it a... What's the ability? I can't remember the ability. Is it Rattled Magikarp? I believe it is. If so, that would be a Moxie Gyarados. Alright, one last Wonder Trade for now. A hasty-natured Sheer Force Totodile. 3, 2, 1, boom! And Product Junior asking, how do you get the Ice Stone? That, I believe, you do get one from somebody, a Team Skull member in the Team Skull hideout, the big mansion. But you can also get them if you send Pokemon through, is it Isle of Fun, I think? The cave they can go into to find special items and stuff. Send them through the, was it Sparkling Stone hunt or something like that? They can come back with an Ice Stone or two. And you just do that, like, you know, basically once every 24 hours, or if you feed them or put a bunch of, like, Pokebeans in the box, you can get them back in 12 hours. And just keep doing that, getting multiple evolutionary stones. Mickey Layton asking, do you recommend breeding a Vespiquen? I haven't really used Vespiquen that much. I haven't seen many people use it competitively, so I don't know if I would say it's worthwhile. I didn't even talk about the Wonder Trade. We got a Lillipup. There we go. So, I don't know. Vespiquen is an interesting one. Of course, it only evolves from female Combee, so you need to make sure you try to get that bred up properly, which they're a 1 in 8 chance, I believe, of being female. So, I mean, if nothing else, for like Pokedex completion, yeah, go for it. But as far as competitive battling and stuff, I don't think they're the most useful. They are kind of interesting, though. They can get moves like Power Gem. Destiny Bond actually is kind of cool. Speaking of King Nappy, I was talking about him earlier. I was watching him and Shady Penguin do one of their Soul Link Nuzlocks, and I'm going to spoil a little bit, but he lost his, what was it, Crobat when he used Fly on a Vespiquen, but then it used Destiny Bond. Fly took out the Vespiquen, and his Crobat went down with it. So Destiny Bond could be a pretty sneaky attack you can go with. And Kyogre volunteers for the Royal. Shiny Umbreon says, you want one, but your 3DS is dead. Charger's nowhere to be found. That's unfortunate. And Nacho Games volunteers for the Royal as well. So I believe we have our 3 competitors. I'm going to... So, Nacho Games, I don't think I have your friend code yet. Feel free to pop it in the chat. And I'm going to actually briefly switch over to another one of our layouts so I can put our friend codes in. Bear with me here. You're seeing the nice Forbidden Light TCG layout here. Not going to be doing any TCG tonight. Probably Tuesday evening-ish, maybe? Maybe Tuesday morning. I might try for a morning one, because sometimes the evening live streams do have this lag and this disconnect, unfortunateness, I guess. Okay, so let's add in our first, via the internet, our first new competitor. Make sure I'm typing this correctly. And did I get it? I am now friends with JJ. Alright, and who else here? And Nacho, you should be able to see... Oh, wait. Right, my friend code. I took it off the layout. Okay, just one sec. I'm going to add yours in, and then I will put mine back up on screen again. Okay. Bear with me, everybody, as we do some, I guess, live updating. Okay, I'm going to put in your name. I'll just put in Nacho. It'll update as soon as we do link up. Register as a friend. There we go. All right, we're going to back out and go into Ultra Sun once again. I'll bring up my code once more. You can help yourself to it. It is right under the face cam. Let's connect back onto the internet. And as soon as you do have me added in your friend list, pop back into Festival Plaza, connect to the internet, and we'll get ourselves ready to roll for the Battle Royale. Or Battle Royal, however we want to pronounce it. There goes your hopes of getting Sheer Force just for tonight. Next time we do another Wormhole Wonder Trade, I'll try sending out some more of those Sheer Forces. I could try to breed up some more, too, if you guys want. I might try to breed... Should I try to breed for the stats? In fact, what I'm going to do right now, I'm not going to actually send any more trades out. I just want to take a quick look and see what stats my Pokemon have. The 2 Parental Totodile. And Product Junior just got a Bulbasaur, your 6th Bulbasaur. I mean, that's kind of cool. So this one has really good stats. This one, that might be why I didn't have very good stats. Because, see, I had one of them. This one holding... What were you holding? Nothing. This one had Destiny Knot. If you're holding Destiny Knot for one of the parents, then you're guaranteed 5 of those parents' IVs will be sent down randomly. It might have been sending down some of the not-so-good ones right here. So what I might do... I'll try to breed for another really potentially high Totodile. See if I can find another female who can pass on all these moves. That might be kind of good. So maybe for the next batch of Totodile, I'll try to breed them up. Kyogre asking, can I have a Bulbasaur? That'd be kind of cool to get for sure. I have They're annoying. What's annoying about them? I mean, just because they're weak to like 5 different things. Or is it fire, psychic, flying, ice? Were they weak to something else? I can't remember. Grass weaknesses. Fire, flying. They're weak to bug, but poison resists that. I seem to think there was one more weakness they had. Maybe I'm wrong, though. Alright, let's see who we have available for Battle Royal, who's in our friend list online. We got Mickey there. I'm going to update. There's Mickey, okay. We got to get ourselves Kyogre and our competitor of Nacho. So, Nachum is up. Actually, yeah, Product Journey, you could do a Wonder Trade with starting Pokemon, actually. I don't see it doesn't say friend list. Oh well. We'll confirm. And whereabouts is Kyogre? Update. There you are. Okay. So let's confirm this battle, everybody. I didn't set up a team. I still think I have a team from last time, though. And again, since this is about giving out a code to you folks, if I lose, I don't even care. It's up to you guys which one of you wins the Battle Royal to win the code, and I got to give the first one that we already had to Kyogre. Can Kyogre, Legendary Kyogre, get a second Legendary code, is the question. Alright, so if anybody gets the option to set up the rules, send it to me. I'm going to decide myself. Never mind, okay. I'm going to set up the standard rules, that way we're all set to level 50, so we don't have an issue like last time we did this. 1 to 3, all set to level 50. Special Pokemon, same items, same Pokemon are permitted. Let's do it. I do still owe you the code, that's right. I just didn't have your channel to send you a message to, but now I do. And Mickey, if you want to use your super powerful Pokemon, you go ahead. Use whoever you want to use. I'm going to use whoever I'm going to use. I'll use these guys. Wait a minute. Hang on. I got to change something. I don't want you seeing what I have. Wait. Now you can't see anything. Wait a minute. No, this is not good. There we go. Alright, we're going to choose music. Bear with me. You can't see me just yet. Okay. There we go. Getting ourselves set up here. Actually, does this even work? Tell you what. Forget that. We'll come back. I'll let you guys see what's on the bottom screen. Or, I forgot. I can hide that. Haha, you know, screen peeking. You don't know what I'm going to use. There we go. See, eventually I'll catch on and learn how to do this game. Alright, so we see some Pokemon for sure. Okay, yeah. Let's go ahead. What do you have? I'll lead with this Pokemon. I'll go with this Pokemon. I'll go with this Pokemon. I'm just choosing randomly, basically. So, Mickey Layton's going to show off for Alligator. And I turn up my music. I love the Big Bad Guzma music. I am ready to battle. Got my hand ready for whatever that's doing. It's like when Spider-Man strikes a pose and his hand's up in the air. Some people say there's no reason for it to be like that. It's like, because he can go shoot the webs. Alright, we're in for the Battle Royals. We're the Battle Royal Dome thing, everything magic. Cool. Kyogre has to compete in a tournament tomorrow. What kind of tournament? Alright, here comes the... Oh, Mickey didn't choose for Alligator. Rats. Kyogre sends out Mimikyu. Watch out for that disguise, everybody. Mickey sends out Aegislash. Watch out for that King Shield, everybody. Shiny. Well, Nachum sends in UB03 Xurkitree. Aw, yeah. And then comes Zapdos. Talking about electricity. Why am I in the Gyarados side? Eh. Ah, Mickey misclicked. Oh, well. Everybody, do your best. Compete for this code, which I will send to you immediately as soon as we're done this. I'm just going to make sure I click on your name and go to your channel. Alright. First order of business. I guess we'll just go with this particular attack, which I'm not going to say. I want you screen peeking, which you can't screen peek. King Shield. Who would have expected? No, it's just the one battle. I feel I have time for it tonight because I have a lot of editing to do for Pokemon Go, unfortunately. I'm going to go with a Heat Wave. It's not going to do a lot, of course, for the Mimikyu for sure. I might get the burn on someone, though. Nope. But here we see a Z move. Is it Mimikyu's I believe it is. I was gonna say, was that on your foot for some reason? I don't think I've seen this. Yeah, Product Junior, we will be able to do battling at some point. I'll be doing this as more of like a regular thing on the channel. What is this? Let's snuggle forever. Oh, it's on Circuitry? What is this? Oh, Circuitry's scared. What the? Yes, I've never seen that. That is ridiculous. Like, awesome, but ridiculous. Now, does the size of Mimikyu's body change based on who it hits? Because, like, you know, Circuitry was huge. I don't know what just happened there. How is that shiny? Can't even tell. Show that thing again. That doesn't look shiny. What is happening? Oh, well, I'm locked into this particular attack. Nacho says they lost. I mean, it's possible. You never know. Things could turn around. So right now, Mimikyu is in the lead. So the best idea is to target down them. Not that I'm trying to, you know, send everyone after Mimikyu. Oh, I didn't click. Sorry. I've been making you wait. I apologize. Aegis Slash retreats into Porygon 2. Into Porygon 2. Shiny. Can we get the burn? What are you tracing? Pressure? Give back my pressure. Whatever. Alright, Heat Wave does connect. Oh, we got a Focus Sash. I was like, why did there be no, or why was there no HP? And down goes the Shedinja. Okay, Mimikyu is clearly the one you guys got to take down. Because if, I can't even keep track of whose name is who. I can check that in just a second. Notchum, there we go. If Notchum loses, the Mimikyu wins right away. So you guys want to try to gang up and slow down the Mimikyu. Oh no, my attack stat is gone. What do I do here? I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna do this. Come on back, Zapdos. In comes Blaze. Is it gonna matter? Mega Evolution. Notchum's not messing around right now. Be careful though, now you're a Dark type. If they play rough you, you're done, maybe. Actually, you Intimidate it, you might survive. There's the Mold Breaker. Did it predict that? No, it goes into the Porygon 2. Oh, hardly any damage. How do you get Wood Hammer? You're trying to freeze my Charizard? You can't do that. What, you're trying to freeze my Charizard? You can't do that. Haha! Blaze survives another day. Let us... Now, you guys realize, if I get taken out, Mimikyu's gonna win this. So, what do I go for? Yeah, Kyogre is taking down everybody. You want to try to get Kyogre. In fact, I'll try to help you out. I'll do that as well. Play rough into the Dark type. The Intimidate does pull through. Gonna Air Slash that Mimikyu, guys. Come on. Let's even things up a bit. Aqua Tail. Mimikyu dodges it. No. And Thunderbolt into the Mimikyu. Down it goes. Alright, that's gonna make things more interesting. Product Junior saying it'd be cool if there was like bets in battles. We can have a system for put up a Pokemon for another person's Pokemon, and the winner receives, like, say, both, like betting, you know, Pokemon for Pokemon. That'd be kind of an interesting thing. I used to think back when I first started playing Pokemon TCG, you know how you win like your 6 prize cards? I thought it was that you would actually take the opposing prize cards, but of course that's not the way. I thought that'd be a pretty brutal way to win that. Leaf Storm. Gyarados falls. So this is the last match, because the battle ends after this. But if we can get some points off of this Superior, we could balance things out a bit. Ice Beam goes into Superior. So how's this going to play out? Because Kyogre has lost 2 Pokemon. It all comes down to how many knockouts that they got, though. Let's see. The winner is Mickey! I guess because you still had 3 Pokemon left and 2 points. So Mickey wins that code. Even Kyogre's like, how? Yeah, Kyogre, you had more knockouts. You had 3 knockouts, but only 1 Pokemon left. I guess it gives it to Mickey for having 3 left and 2 knockouts. I always thought, yeah, I thought it was based off how many knockouts you got. But yeah, so like Mickey says, that counts for 5 points. So, that's that. But yes, Kyogre, you do still have a code coming to you. I'll send that to you in pretty much any moment now. I'm just checking the channels right now. So Mickey Layton, what I'm going to need you to do is go to my channel and click on my About page and send me a message, and I'll be able to send you a message back with the code. And Kyogre, I have you open up already, and I'll send you a message in just a moment. Actually, I do have to go for the night here, Notchum. I'm sorry. I got to do some editing for Pokemon Go, but you guys can, continue. So, does the chat continue if I close down the stream? I hope it does, but if not, you guys can try just like messaging each other, see if you can set up for some single battles and whatnot. But I got to roll for the evening for the time being. So I want to say thank you everybody who was here for the evening, joining in on the live stream, the chat, the battles, all that kind of fun stuff. Next time we do some Wonder Trading, hopefully we'll be able to get you guys some of those Sheer Force Totodile. And maybe what I'll do in the future, I'll set up little tournament-style things and give out some of these Pokemon as prizes for this tournament. You guys think that's a cool idea? I thought something just fell beside my arm. Is my place haunted? It might be. With that, I'm going to roll for the night. So once again, thank you folks for watching. Hello, Phase SCP. Sorry you're here just at the end of the live stream, but I'll be coming back again probably on Tuesday for some more Pokemon live streaming. Probably going to aim for doing TCG that day. We'll see what happens, and then maybe on Thursday do some more Ultra Sun, perhaps. That's what I want to do. I want to start breaking these live streams up. One day will be focused as Wonder Trading and Wormhole Hunting. Another day will be just battles. And I think we'll try to do that starting this week. I got to make special thumbnails for each of those. So stay tuned, stay with me as I continue to update the channel and get some more regular content on that kind of front. With all that, it is time for me to roll, and that's going to be it. Thank you folks once again for watching. Professor Chaz is signing off. Have yourselves a good remainder of the weekend, if it's still the weekend where you're at, and I'll catch you next time. Have a good evening, folks. We'll see you all later.